What's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some Red Painter today. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna record, so I haven't played in like a week. It's been a while for me, but we'll try some Red again. I was bouncing around thinking of what to do, and I thought of Wasteland. I don't think many people have been playing Wasteland in Painter. I haven't been playing Wasteland in a while. You guys notice it's 24 lands. I still like Vexing Bauble. I was gonna go down to 3, but I think 4, just my play pattern. I think it's a very strong card. It mitigates cards to the sideboard as far as like combo. It assures that your cards are going to resolve. Pyroblast is really good. The blasts are really good nowadays. Um, and the rest is just bone stock. I mean, 3 guides. I'm sorry, three welder, 3 engineer, 2 lightning bolt. I could have gone without lightning bolt, but I just don't like lightning bolt. It cleans up a lot. And what else? So stock list. I could have put I'm just fearful of Wasteland here. How I'm going to operate as far as putting like more mid-range cards in my deck. And you do see there is a Pyroglyph for my sideboard. I want to try this card. Uh, I've yet to cast one. I've had people cast it against me. Um, so kind of a hybrid style here. I was thinking of doing something maybe like if I wasn't doing 24 lands in Wasteland, I could do like 3 Pyroglyph main, kind of like a mid-range plan. I'm kind of excited about this card. It's kind of a fun card. I think it goes in a Painter mid-range deck. It's not like super obnoxious, but it's good enough. So let's hop in, see what's up. Again, we're playing Wasteland, so I thought about Crucible Worlds, but um, just by the time you get that online and you're actually crucibling somebody, you can be doing other things with Engineer by not getting Crucible. I mean, it's fun, yeah, but I mean, let's keep this hands pretty good. I'm going, like I said, 3 Engineer, 3 welder. I always like putting out a Vexing Bauble turn 1 here because I don't have a sequential Engineer. Also, don't have, I wouldn't have an artifact if I didn't have that. So it's just always good to get this online. My hand is very good here. Lands are all I need here if I don't die on turn 1, which is very unlikely. So, guys, forget about Wasteland. Wasteland's pretty good. Look at this play. Right out of the gate. So I'm going to waste this kid, and if he doesn't play an elf, or maybe I don't think he meant to do that. Guys, forget about this card too, right? Green Sun for 1. This will be a fun turn for me. I just would like to have lands. I really would. If I draw a tomb here, I still am going to waste them here and go from there. So the fact that he Green Sun for 1 there, I mean, he has another land drop because he pitched the diamond there, but whatever. It's a tough one here. 5 cards. I mean, he could just waste me. I think it's just better on Wasteland here. I think it's more effective. And I can always cycle the bauble if I need to. This will set him back a lot, too. So I'll end up cycling the bauble if I don't draw a land here. And I'm going to be, even though this Wasteland was good, I just don't know if it's good enough. Best being stage is fine. No color yet. Let's get over that. Lucky. Could be a reason to play out a Goblin Welder here, so in case I do draw Engineer, it's really good, but he would have played a color source here if he had it. So 5 cards now, 6 cards now. Best being stages. You guys forget, Wasteland's pretty good here. I'm going to get rid of Pyroblast here, I think. If I do draw Engineer, it's excellent. Like, if I draw a Painter, it's good too, but like I could blast like a. I'm gonna get a bridge here and be safe. I don't just fucking die. Right? I mean, it's probably not the right answer, but I can operate without getting the combo in line here, unless he has an endurance. So I'm gonna get a bridge here, and I will wait till I have double welds to do this. So I could have just gone for the kill there. If he has a Wasteland, he's got me. I don't want to die to a fast Merit Lage. I know there's land drops to be made, all that shit, but safe than sorry, right? Between everything we got in the board state here, I can easily win the game, so I'm not going to overthink shit. Kid pitched his Mox Diamond there. Either way, he couldn't cast it, so I mean, it would have been stuck in your hand, so it's basically like you never did that, so. Can I bring in Pyroglyph? bring in Needle. I like Needle. All right, so I do like a few things here. I haven't played in a while. I feel rusty. Um, even boarding too. I just don't like Soul Guard Lantern. I'm gonna trim the Red Blast right out of the gate. They're just not good. I don't like playing Painter Red Blast games. It's not where I like to be. Vexing Bauble I can trim down. I'll even trim down to that. And I'll just take out cards I don't really want to see. I know one copy is good enough for Endurance and also Force of Vigor, and I'll get them when I need it. I don't want to see too much of it. So that's 6 cards to bring in here. Now, what 6 cards do I love? I mean, I do like Fury here. I don't want to overdo it, but I do like a copy of Fury too. Um, I do like a couple Magus. I'll bring in the Magus. I'll bring 3 of them. I'll bring in a Braid too because their Mox Diamonds are very good. So that's a pretty strong start. Now, mind you, Magus can get me some trouble here. Um, really trouble. I mean, I know I have Wasteland in my deck. I'm sure people are laughing at it and shit, but whatever. You know what I mean? I'll keep this hand. I'll keep this hand. I mean, I'm just afraid of Mull. I am. I'm not keeping this hand because it's good. I'm keeping this hand because I'm afraid to mulligan. That's the only reason why I'm keeping it. Like I just have a fear, like if I mull, it's going to be like Pithy Needle, Urza Saga, like Simian Spirit Guy, Goblin Welder, Pyroblast, right? So I'm just not going to mulligan. Probably gonna, yeah. So see how it passes here. So this is a really good exchange for me here. Now I got to worry about Fury here. So my best top deck here is probably going to be a artifact at some point. Now, should I play out these goblins? I probably should, but I want to keep Fury in stock here. But he's not really committing yet, so he has a swords end step. It looks like here, but it's better to get the swords on the goblin here, which I like. That's why I've always liked 4 goblins for engineer. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's always been good. Get the removal out. Plus, never mind the synergies we have, but um, like I said, just always thinking ahead here. Um, I'd rather have the engineer to cast and not a. There's a lot of cards that are going to kill me here. A lot of cards that are on deck here that I'm not like thinking about that are like, oh yeah, I forgot, like Outland Liberator or like a Collector Roof, Green Sun, Knight, Port. Do they even play Port? It's a tabby. It sucks, you know. Um, I'll pay for it. It's fine. I don't get much going on here. And if he wants to have a tabby in play, then he can do that. So I got to remember this card, Riftstone Portal, too, puts his lands tap a double. I probably won't play Engineer until I have an opportunity to like weld something in. You know what I mean? See how this works? It's a Wasteland I knew he had. Swords my welder here. Oh, what's this? A Knight? That's going to be a 4/4. I have to kill that thing. So I have to. I think I let welder go here, right? Let me see what I don't draw yet, so that's 2. I have to let welder go. Kind of a shame, yeah. Very luckily, drawing Furies here. And I don't like the way I played Welder there, but it puts a imprint on the board, even though it feels like a waste right now. There's a lot of things. I mean, if I had drawn like any kind of free artifact or whatever it is, so he's gonna make me pay for this and then swords it or whatever, however it works here. So the basics are key. 4 cards in hand. Gotta watch out for a fast Marit Lage here. Could be building to that. Make him swords it now, I guess. Okay. That's fine. I'll play engineer out now. Got 3 cards. I think I should play engineer. I'll get a Direction Dragon Engine, I guess. Is that correct? Probably not. Um, I have no artifacts yet. I don't think I'm in dire need. I mean, just the way he's playing. I don't think he's playing like tight. Like I think he's just playing like reactively here. But I could completely lose this game. I think it's the right decision anyway, given my hand. I mean, if I go all in on like a bridge or like a painter or whatever, I have to draw an artifact first. So at least here, you know, I'll pay for this thing too. It's fine. He might waste me in my upkeep if I do pay for it. I name blue here. And I'll leave that up. Um, there's a bunch of shit going on in my mind right now. Like if he has the swords, what do I do with it? Do I discard the Fury? I think I just cast Fury here. He's got 3 cards in hand. I just think I cast Fury here. I should have attacked with Engineer at that point. I was talking and not thinking. So it leaves me off of Pyroblast here if he does go for a fast combo here, whatever it is. If he goes for like a crop rotation, whatever, you know what I mean? So he's fetching out all his basics. There's gonna be a Boseiju here. An Endurance is cool. Okay, so that saved me or whatever there, so that's fine. It's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, but still, he's gonna pay for that now. Um, I have a pretty good board state here. If I draw like a Vexing Bauble, it's pretty good. I only have one in the deck, but like anything I can cycle is good to get the painter safe. I want to get my painter safe. I'd rather a swords go to painter here. Now I'm in like death territory, which could I play differently? Maybe. Either way, no matter how I played, um, I could. You can always let painter go to the yard if you have an artifact on board. That's not the worst here. 16. Always blocking. That's pretty good. What's he have? Like a pump spell or something? That's a good sign for me. And I'll deploy painter here. I'll name blue again. And in case I do draw, I'll just play the land out and go ahead. There it is. I need to draw something here. And he'd be smart to. Oh, it's so fucking good. See how this kid just got punished? I realized he just didn't know how to put a matchup, I guess. So fucking good. So lucky. Such a lucky draw. He should have made the token. I mean, I left up red the whole time anyway. I should just have attacked with engineer too. I mean, there's no sense in not. So I have double painter out, two swords here. So you have to be careful how you do that. At what point you do it into. So technically he should be at like 13 here maybe, or even another crop rotation. You go to one card. He gets an Urza's Saga. Okay, better than anything else. I'll tell you that much. Okay, he gets a pithy. You can get a pithy needle here as well. It's really good. Bogs me at one card, so you can only make a 1/1 here. I can still attack through all that. That's fine. Rhinestone, please. I'm gonna tap 3 mana here. I'm just like shortcutting here. That's a Wasteland. That's pretty fucking good here. I'm telling you guys, drawing nice today. You're gonna make a creature? You didn't make a creature? Kid gave up on me already. I forgot I wasted on my deck too. You got one card left. I'm not gonna play that land yet. I'll hold it. Kind of hit engineer here probably. If you have swords, you probably just hit engineer. One card left. Tap my 3 mana again. It's kind of sloppy because if you do this way, it's just giving the guy a stack. Like if you give the guy a stack, I get. I mean, I don't know. It's just I'm shortcutting. I'm all set. So he's like, see, I gave a kid a hint that I don't have a pyroblast. There's swords at one painter. Okay. Zero cards in the end. Well, give me another engineer. Give me pick another wasteland too. That's so bad, yeah. Hope that one damage doesn't matter to me. He should be basically at 7 here because I missed an attack with engineer and also 2 attacks with engineer. I'm just shortcutting again. I hate tapping mana like that, but it's what it is. Giving the kid a free shot at knowing what I'm up to. It's always good to keep some Pyroblast in this deck with decks like this. It is a combo, Pyroblast and Painter, believe it or not, but at the same time, I don't like relying on it. People rely on Painter plus Pyroblast to remove things, which I just don't think is a good idea. I'm gonna blast that. Because I know there's a card that gives things hexproof in this deck. I don't think it's this deck, but it's forces you to have swords here again. Get swords. You're at 0 cards now. still fine. It's not really not, but okay. I think a Fable of Mirror Breaker here would be nice. That's a Spirit Guide. He pitched his Wasteland, so that's pretty cool. So I have. He's gonna get like a thespian stage here. It looks like. Um, so if I draw another engineer, it's really good here. I can. I need to draw bridge. I have. There's only bridge I can draw, and at this point, another engineer would be good. So I have two draws. I have three draws in my deck. I think I can get out of this with. Gonna get pro. You got it, pal. Oh man, that's not the best draw yet. Oh, he. There's no. There's no thing out, right? Can I get this guy? I don't think I can. Force of habit. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, because of tabernacle, yeah. Um. Yeah. So you got it. Good game. Good game. I'm at 18. Good game. I had some nice draws, so I'm not gonna say I didn't. So Magus was a bad card there, but let's keep it in for the play. I think it's much better on the play. I think Vexing Ball was better on the play too. Let's bring that in. Let me cut this card. Power Blast. Let's try this. Vexing Ball will hit his Mox Diamond, hits his endurance, hits his Force of Vigor, hits all that stuff. So let's see what we can do. I don't mind a Wasteland 2 here. A couple Wastelands would be really nice. Please. Nice Wastelands. Hand's good. We'll try it. Get that Pyroblast, but again, that's bait for Fury if I draw it. I already have a Lightning Bolt. It's really good. This is a good hand. Again, if this was like a Mountain or a Tomb, I'd be in really good shape. So, yeah, I know that this hits Fury too, but whatever. It's what it is. I think this card's in such an upside, this deck, especially with like Blood Moon in my deck too. I love an Ancient Tomb. Love an Ancient Tomb. Oh, it's so good. I think I play that, or when do I wait? I can afford to wait here. All right, so I'll go over my thinking here. He has swords. I don't want to play my engineer into like a clean swords or a path here. I'd rather have him have path. So I don't want to give him that, and then I want to be able to bolt what he's going to play on turn two. So I think it's just better to. I want to make a play this turn. You know what I mean? I'll play this. And if he wants the swords, it's the token. That's cool too. I want to get rid of this Pyroblast, and I can function too off of this. Um, love a path here. It'd be really good. I want to get rid of the Pyroblast here, and if he wastes me, it's good. So I like a Wasteland here. That's probably the thought process right now. He's thinking to himself, "Do I waste him here, or is he trying to bait me into something?" So I'll get a bridge here because I feel like I gotta kind of like go against the tide here a little bit, and I'll play this out. Now he can't endurance me. You guys see that? So um, he can't force a figure me either. So that's definitely a play. So this is kind of good sequencing, I think, on my part. Just thinking about what's to play around, shit like that. Needs to be a Bajuka Bog here, green source for a crop rotation, all that shit. So I have quite a few things here. I think comes in tapped. No, that taps, right? Um, I'll get a Dragon Engine here. See how he goes to swords here? Now you could have endurance, that's fine. That's fucking cool too. So let's go over some sequencing here too. Maybe I made a mistake. But listen, right? So now endurance is on the table, right? We have an open engineer that also sacks in. I'm just listen. I know you guys know it. Welder targets. So if I go to weld this thing and he has a path or a swords, the target fizzles. But engineer is part of the cost here, so it's just happens unless he does have endurance. That's fine, and I'll get a another mountain. Um, so now instead of just going hard on like a snaring bridge here, I have him hostage. I have triple weld now. So I'm just gonna lay low a little bit and not do that end step and just relax a second. You know what I mean? That's a wasteland. It's so good here. I mean, if I lose this game, it's my fault. So um, I am gonna play wasteland first. There's no reason not to. I'll start with a grindstone first. Get a painter. And he's down white here, so if I grind him, I stop by that. I just if he does have swords, I can't weld back out here, so at least I can triple double weld here for like a bridge and be safe. So I had the game upside down, so good games. Sorry, I apologize. I'm just this, you know, just this guy hanging around playing painter. My fault. Wasteland's not bad, right? I'll take it. Let me grab a beer in a second. Wasteland's not bad, right? I'll take it. This hand's really good against this guy. He usually plays graveyard decks, but if I was in the play, I'd definitely start Slow Guy Lantern here. Arrest me. Okay. I told you, if I was in the play, Slow Guy Lantern kills him. Um, it's probably like an Arc-Light Phoenix deck. I used to play shit like that. It's just some crazy, something off. It's always a graveyard build, you know what I mean? Um, I'll play Painter next turn and protect it. And this also gives me opportunity to pay for days, whatever deck he's on here. So probably going to put that in the graveyard here, whatever it is. Oh, it's a Storm deck. So I have to be careful with like certain cards here. So it was right to play Saga. When you see duress like that, the heat is on to get the combo out, like Painter and Grindstone. So it's like you gotta play it. But I ran a risk of getting Thoughtseize again there. So it's a combo deck. It's a Storm deck. So you gotta watch that. That's something I'm not prepared for. Vexing Bauble does do that for me, but we'll see what's up here. I think I even threw a removal spell with Painter. I can still win next turn, right? If I fight over it, it doesn't happen. Comes a Beseech the Mirror. I apologize. I'm sorry. I do. I apologize. Simian Spirit Guide, fucking one of the best cards in the deck. People are like, oh, I need all these Pyroglyphs in my deck on turn 4 to kill them. But Simian Spirit Guide, sorry. I apologize. Jeez. I just think the best opportunities I have when Storm was regular, like Ant or whatever, or like ad nauseum, like every blue cantrip got hit. Everything. That's your best bet if you don't play like Artifact or I guess they'll bring in Nullrod. I mean, it's just so bad. If Nullrod is for the Artifact decks, like the what's the artifact there? The exile a top card of your library, keep playing it. The Echo decks. It's like the I forget the name of it. It's the artifact decks, like a fast artifact. And there's plenty of them out here. Um, so all right, so like I said, the best card, and I think Fairy Macabre ain't bad if he goes like the Gaia's Will package. Or do I get priority? I think I'm not even gonna bring it in. Doesn't even matter. I'll cut bridge. Sometimes they bring in on the draw. I definitely cut bridge. They bring in the shoulder card. I have one cut here. Fable's just a terrible draw here. Pithing Needle, no. Vexing Baubles are great. Everything else is pretty good here. Even though I have no rod on my deck, I still think, a fast Mox Opal can get me there. Um, I mean, I can bring in Magus too. Magus is worth it, and I'll cut the Fables for that, which is a fair cut, a fair trade. I mean, send me a Spirit Gun. It's great too. We'll try this. I think the kid disconnected. I don't know what happened to him. So he disconnected right here. So he has to board or he goes to his turn without. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's just one of the toughest matchups. Storm. If I had Mind Break Trap, but 4 Vexing Bauble covers a lot of ground. On the draw, no. On the play, yes. And he did take my Soul Guide Lantern game 1. So that's saying something as well. So I don't think Storm really boards out much, right? Gets Painter. I mean, where do they board into? I don't even know. I think we'll be talking for a little while because I think it takes. He's just disconnected. I don't know if he's just gone or what. But all right, so yeah, I went into 4 Fairy Macabre just because I think there's a lot of art. There's a lot of like graveyard decks out there right now. There has been a lot of like reanimated stuff like that, especially online. I could have gone on 1 Surgical, but I just think that I'll try 4 Fairy Macabre because Surgical sometimes is a pinch. It's just it gets counter and shit like that. I don't know how good Fury is. It's always good to pack a couple at least, just because there's a lot of like in between decks that Fury is really good against. Like Breakfast is good. I'll bring it in against Breakfast. I'll bring it in against certain decks. Definitely, it's definitely worth a card. Um, I really like this card. I've been dying to try this card. I almost want to main deck it to have some fun. 3 copies I'd probably do. In this deck here, if I didn't have the 24 lands for Wasteland, I'd probably go down to like 21 again, and there's my 3 copies of Pyroglyph. And I know I mean, the fact, I mean, Karn's just a probably better card, but like this card here, like I think it's kind of a sleeper card. I mean, you're gonna have land, instant, creature anyway. Um, you're gonna have enchantment because you're gonna have wastelands, and you're gonna have Fable the Mirror Breaker if it gets countered, or whatever. Then you're gonna have sorceries if they're gonna be pondering. So you're talking 5 cards, average 4, 3 to 4, and on curve at a 4 drop is really nice. It's just one more card needs to get removed. It's a 4 toughness. It doesn't get fatal pushed. It doesn't get bolted. It has to be swords, and it's a great card against like control because with a bauble out, you just resolve this card like it just hits. You're doming somebody for 4 or 5 damage a turn. It's excellent, especially against like a control deck where they're like removing all your shit. Like prismatic endings. Your Fable got countered. Your sorceries, everything. You got Wrath got your Saga. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a shame here. I'm not going to play this game with him. Um, it's 5:29, so probably have a couple more minutes of this. But I'm just kind of going over like my thoughts. I haven't played in like a week. I'm rusty. Um, but I also, like I said, Wasteland's been cool. Trying to think what else we can talk about. I just think that I've been trying 3 Welder, 3 Engineer. It's been fine. I don't care what anybody says. I think Goblin Welder is like a good card still in Painter. I don't care what anybody says. I think 4 and 4 it gets kind of stale. It feels like the play patterns get kind of like they're not widespread enough. I don't know. I'm not like a technical guy. I don't think of stuff the way certain people think of things. Like as far as like Magic goes, you talk to some of these guys that play Magic, and it's like the way they break down the format into like colors and like cards and like all this like curvature. It's like okay, it makes sense to me, but I don't see it that way. I just tend to like automatically know what's gonna be good and what's not. Like I'm like okay, well I'm gonna do this today because it's fresh or it's just gonna be good enough. Like it's gonna be tough to handle. Like I don't. it's not. I don't overanalyze shit. I just do it, right? So, um, Vexing Bauble has been pretty good. I've been liking it. I think 4 is a lot, but I leverage the card. I look to leverage that card. I want to face some matchups where, like a lot of frog decks, I like playing like controlled. I can work the card. A lot of guys don't play that way. Sometimes they do. I don't say that they do play that way, but they would rather have like Lava Spur Boots in their deck or um, other shit, right? Um, that being said, yeah, I as far as mono red goes, yeah, I mean, it could use a little boost. It's just kind of it's tough. I think it needs to be played correctly, um, and certain cards definitely help facilitate wins, like you know Chaos Defiler or like even Pyroglyph here in this instance. I like this card. I'm not like offended by it. I'm not. I don't think it's too obnoxious. I think it's. I've yet to cast one, so maybe today we'll do it. But I think this matchup here with Storm, I think that and this kid's making me wait on purpose, which is fine. Um, he's a tougher matchup, so especially if and I don't see much of it. So probably have another minute 30 seconds left. It automatically concedes. So still a fan of Fable, the Mirror Breaker. I think this card's phenomenal. What a card this is, I'll tell you. I mean, never mind. Just recent things that come to my mind are like Chalice on 1 and 2 from an opponent, and like being able to like fend them off with an ensnaring bridge for like 6 turns, and like eventually copying the reflection like 15 times end step and attacking for lethal like is nuts. Like that's just the filter in your draws. I mean, getting rid of cards you don't need. It's just such a good card. It eats a swords to plowshares, eats a force of will. It's just a great card. It's a fun card too. It's exciting. It's oh well, I have a great 3 drop. It's going to provide me value down the road. You can copy engineer, copy pyroglyph. Not that I've done that yet, but copy painter in response to a grindstone activation. Um, you know, I'm looking for that land drop. I mean, do I play this? I mean, just such a great card. And in the beginning, when this card came out, I remember me and Callum were like, let's do like 2 of them, see what would happen. A lot of guys were like, you got to do 4. You know, it happened, and then we went to 4. It was exceptional. So, what what were we thinking? I have no idea. But I know other guys are doing 4. They were loving it. So, such a good card. It's the thought is too is like when it comes down, it doesn't do much, but playing with this card is just exceptional. I mean, it just goes so well with the deck. It's like you're ramping. The artifact tokens are artifacts. It filters color. It ramps you to fury. I mean, it's just an exceptional game. So any second now, we should be getting a concession. So my 7th edition ensnaring bridge, I tend to go after cards that I own in paper. Like I know this is kind of an ugly card in my deck, but I own 4 copies of this, so I just play it. I like to play like I like to mimic when I'm playing in paper. So when it does come time to paper, like I know what I'm doing. So I don't like you know varying from that path a lot. So I do have 2 different. I have Fairy Macabre Modern Masters, and I have Fairy Macabre Shadowborn, which isn't a big deal, but it's enough of a deal that it is a deal. All right, waiting for the concession. Let me turn my light on. A lot of guys edit their videos. I don't edit my videos. I just don't. I tried. I have the equipment on my computer. Um, it just takes a long time to like reprocess it, all that shit. So I don't know why it's taking so long. This kid should be done right now, but I wonder how that works. I hope I don't have to wait the full 13 minutes here. That'd be tough. Might have to. Thank God. Do another one. As far as Magus goes, too, I wonder about that. Like, especially playing Wasteland, where Magus was really good against like Eldrazi and stuff like that. Like, how do we feel about Wasteland, right? Like, how does like that's why I only have three Magus, or do I have four? I have three of them. Where it's like, you know, you'd be surprised, like against Painter especially, where so many people only keep like one landers thinking they're not going to get wasted. You know what I mean? I have a feeling this guy's a combo player, so let's see if I can't come in nice. Um, yeah, I just can't mull a hand like this. It's so unfortunate. It's just so unfortunate. Fucking this card all the time, dude. All the time. All the time. I don't know if you guys hear me cry in my other videos, but it's exceptional hands and then Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Let's do it. Love a land. Any lands are very good to me. I'm happy to see lands. If it's Eldrazi, I'm screwed. Put it that way. And I'll be happy to blast anything that comes out of this kid turn once. This is a bad matchup for this deck. Baubles with artifact decks. You got it. Hopefully it's a blue spell. Okay. So you got a mono blue deck. So like my Pyroblast is live here. Kind of a ballsy move here to go all in, but thank fucking God. Alright. I was just thinking, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys, this card comes out first because it gets around Snaring Bridge. If you have a Force of Will, it's still fine, I guess. Okay. Lands. That's not a bad draw here. So I get it. I can't have him find Saga. Like, it's just can't happen. You know what I mean? And if I draw a land, I have to keep up another Pyroblast. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to watch out for Rebuke. Okay. Land. Land. Thank you. I'm not going to tap out here. It's not going to happen. And what's my good card with this guy? Out of my board, out of my Vexing Bauble is very good, right? Vexing Bauble. So he knows I have more Pyroblast than I do Red Blast here, so does it matter how I did that? That's right. Got 3 cards left. I'm gonna get a vexing bauble here, right? It just kills him. Oh, that's a vexing bauble. Do I get a lotus petal here? I still want to keep up blast. Let me see what I get. If I get Mox Opal and I cast Dragon Engine, I have to get. I want to get Vexing Bauble down. Should I get a lowest color here? This shuts its Force of Will off too. And then next turn, I'm gonna hold a blast one more turn. That's bad for me. I have Wastelands in my deck now. Can't force a will it. I don't think I sacked that bauble, right? So I have to play towards my combo. I think I do. Do I sack that thing? I don't think I do. It's just too good of a card in this matchup. That's good. So I'm going to be attacked here for a lot of damage, which is tough here. And he has a stupid ass Shadow Spear in play. Is a problem. You know, equip it. Are you gonna play a blue spell? I gotta combo this kid. It's gonna have to happen again. So the only problem becomes he can needle or whatever he does. I don't even care. I'm gonna forget this card even exists here. He's playing Painter too. Jesus Christ. Soul Guide Lantern now is fine. Then he has to tap out to equip if he wants to do that. And my welder can weld out his tokens now. Or even if I draw a grindstone, I can like weld in his painter for like a token, shit like that. So. is this shit? Are you gonna fucking cast a Kappa? You got it, buddy. I need to find like a bridge here, I guess. Start. Um, let's go on this game. Man, I could draw a card. You know what? I could have. Let me draw a card here. Let me see what I draw. If I just draw a bridge, it's just really good here. I can start welding out his ship. I'm just gonna try to draw a bridge here, I guess. What a fucking stupid game. It's like feels bad, awful, feels dopey. Ah, it's awful. All right. Frustrating. Does have chalice. He doesn't have chalice in his deck because he was playing painter. Um, so Hexing Ball was really good. All this is really good. Even bridge. I'll cut guide. Not really what I want to see. Mox Opal's fine too. Um, Pithing Needle and Magus. I'm gonna bring a needle for Fable here, or a painter. I'll cut a painter. I never do that, but I'll do that today. Um, I want to bring in Magus, but I don't think I should. Needle gets so much shit. I just have to bring in Needle. Let's try this. Alright. I had the game there for a few turns, but Urza Saga gets me and shit like that, so kind of unfortunate. Fuck this game too. Ready? Yeah, hand's good. We'll try it. It's like not the best though. So unfortunate. I think I start with Welder. It has to be on the board. It's really good. It does reciprocation, so if it doesn't get a Force of Will, at least, you know what I mean? It has to be removed. I mean, you don't get a Force of Will here. I'm taking myself off a Blast here, which could be like an explosive turn for him turn two, but this kid's annoying me. I don't know why. He just does. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I still have Wasteland in this deck as well. I forget that a lot, so. See how Vexing Bauble smokes this kid? Is that a grindstone? Okay. Now what? Oh, so bad. I'm gonna have to tap out for Fable, I think. I could just play. Storm. It's a terrible card to board in, but I guess against somebody. So I knew he had something, but now I can go Engineer, Pithy Needle, probably Needle or Grindstone here. It takes me off Pyroblast too, but another Mountain would be ideal here. Um, like, do you have Rebuke in your deck still? Like, how's that work? This is a painful game. You know when someone's like actually doing something, like it makes sense. They have like it's just like it's weird vibes. All right, I'll need Grindstone so I don't die. Um, and I guess I just play out a fucking Engineer here, or like not. It's just better to play out Engineer. It has to get another Force of Will, right? Little one card. You can probably dismember my Welder here, which is kind of cool. Let me see what I have in my deck. Um, Dragon Engine's really good here. Nullrod's really good too. Let's bring in Nullrod. I'll wait till his upkeep. He's not going to expect that, right? Upkeep. I'm going to target my Pithy Needle. Is that okay? What a play. Hey, I might still lose this game. Who knows? Oh, there's an island. Of course. So you have one. So it comes on one casting. It comes another Grindstone. Okay. You're ways away from casting that bitch. Um, card here. I'm gonna play them out here. Because my hand is so good here, I'm not gonna worry about much. Oh, it's a Kappa. Do you have a fucking Force of Will? That'd be so fucking sad. I can still weld it out, right? What's that ward? What? I can weld that out, right? That's ward 4. Am I doing this correctly? I am, but I should have waited. I want to get the damage in. I'm just worried about like a thought cast here, really. Of course, there's Urza Saga here. I knew it. It's so sad. And there's a thought cast. Fucking games. Why I can't stand this shit. I knew it. I can actually Needle Saga, which is really good, but I need a fucking another artifact. What a fucking turn. And I knew it. That's why it's like the shady game just keeps playing with me. It's like shade. I can feel it. Play it. Play out another welder here. You got 3 cards left. I have to keep this on board. Um, oh, that's good because I can weld out more shit in this graveyard. Um, oh, of course he misses everything. It's the way these games go. It's so sad. It's so fucking sad. Like like the thought monitor can come in play here. You could draw 2 cards, but like I have to negotiate this shit. It's kind of a pain in the balls. Come on, man. I think you. That's good too. I'm just worried about his token here. Um, so let's think it out. So he makes 1 token. I can't handle 2 tokens. I don't think. I can get a haywire might, but he can't do much, right? You could name. You could get a needle here. Soul Guy Lantern. You're gonna hit something in your own graveyard, probably. Okay. Hit my bolt. Okay. I would hit. I mean, I know you draw cards with Thought Monitor and shit, but I can get a Vexing Bauble here, I guess. Try that. I get a Grindstone. I can kill this thing now. Urza Saga's off the board now. I have everything I need. I think I just get a Vexing Bauble here. Holy shit. I don't think Mexican bubble is really good here as much. I get two lands in the draw here. And let's try this. I don't know, fucked up. I didn't see one Wasteland too. Wasteland's really good. I just think with his Urza Sagas, they're really good. Let's try this. Pretty good. Now watch me draw a null rod. $10 I do. Timbuktu. Let me grab a beer. Oh my god. On, sack that thing. Oh, look at this. Screeny. Down to 2 cards. I have to name Urza Saga here. That card will kill me. And if the kid has a fucking grindstone and a painter, I better not lose to that. Um, and I can bolt it or pyroblast or whatever. Okay, you have all the mana you need. Um, what do you throw? A metallic rebuke. Let's go play that. So we get a grindstone here. It looks like I have to play it safe. I will play on a grindstone here though. This is where I'm telling you right now. All the cards in this kid's he's getting a shadow spear. This guy. All the cards in this guy's deck. It comes a painted grindstone out of the cut. I'm telling you. Cast that thing, and you have 1 card left. I have to just pyroblast this. I can bolt my own painter if he has a grindstone. I have to play it here. Hey, do you have a rebuke here? Because if you do, it's fine. It goes to your last card. Just sack that? Okay. I'll just name blue. And games, buddy. I'll see you on the flip side. What do you want me to say? I don't got much to say. I don't got much to say. I get nothing to say. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. You know what I mean? Not a thing. Reminds me of the old days of playing against 8cast where it was like you get to play Magic, right? Like navigate, like use Goblin Welder in a pretty cool way, or like, time your Pyroblast in a nice way. Like don't tap out where you're thinking of casting your Fable, your Mirror Breaker. Like wait and wait and wait, Pyroblast again, and then go after your spells. Like play Magic, play cards. That's all I ask. Let's play some cards. And of course, we can always sprinkle in some combo. I know the guys like their combo decks. Kill on turn one, right? Gotta kill guys on turn one all the time. I get it. We'll sprinkle that in a little bit. But I want to play a little Magic. I don't care who you are. It's everybody likes to play Magic. I don't care. I respect combo. I respect it. It's legacy. I get it. But come on. I gotta keep this hands. I gotta keep it. I hate this shit. What do you guys do with this? On the draw. On the draw. Okay. Some bullshit. Storm. Okay, so is it like, what is it? Like Necroponent, where that card is? Yeah, you get that, buddy. I mean, that's so fucking sad. Poor kid. You know what I mean? Fucking poor kid. Maybe I shouldn't have conceded. I just like salt off when I see this card. Got nothing to do with it. What is this? How do I play against this card again? I forget. I do. I forget. I don't even care. I do like casting Fast Blast with this deck. What else do I name here? I forget. It's been a while. Because Null doesn't do much, right? I forget. I don't even know. Vexing Bauble is very good. Bolt is fine. Bridge is terrible. Fairy Macabre, does that do anything for me? No. It's been like a month or two. I think Magus is fine too, right? Bring that in. It's a beater. We'll cut Fable for it. I'll cut this card too. And we'll cut one more Fable. So what do I need to do here? So stupid. It's so pathetic. So pathetic. Here I am talking about combo. Alright, so what do I need? Vexing Baubles here, and what else? Like a Lightning Bolt Pyroblast combo. Alright, here we go. Let me take a sip of my beer first. Hold on. It's like Mr. Miyagi when he's like helping Daniel's son in the fucking little bar area in like Karate Kid Part 2. And he's like trying to chop the ice, right? Miyagi comes in and he's like fucking claps his hands. The whole place goes fucking quiet. He's meditating with Danielson. You know what I mean? You're gonna meditate. Ready? Meditate. Uh, I'll try it. Vexing Ball was so good, I guess, right? We'll try it. Am I missing something here? No, because you can Cabal Ritual too, but I think Vexing Bauble does enough here. I can also get Mox Opal. I can get Lotus Petal. I can get a bunch of shit. I'm to the point where I don't even care anymore. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know. Is it enough? I forget what this deck does. Maybe I should let the kid kill me so you guys can enjoy a deck like that. See what it does. Oh, it's tapped. Okay. He's playing a long game with me. Land. That's cool. Take it. It was my Vexing Bauble. Okay. Do I sack one of these? I probably don't because he has like Chain of Vapor or some shit in his deck. I don't think I sacked this thing, right? No, I don't. Definitely getting a Mox Opal. Let me get a Mox Opal here. How fucking nice this is, huh? Moxin. Moxin. I can make a token. Yeah, that's my clock. I bolt them here, right? Bolt them here. I have a Lotus Petal in my deck. I do, right? Stupid fucking broad. Don't text me back. Leave me alone. What's this cat gonna do? Oh, I got him. Poor guy. Oh, oh yeah, like two of the path negations in hand. Now this is where I miss. This is where I definitely. Oh, you fucking bitch. God bless. I'm only kidding. Um, this is where I miss Mindbreak Trap on the draw. I'm not kidding. Like you don't see this deck much, but I don't really want to do much here. Let's try it again. I'm expecting like Chain of Vapor, Bounce Spell, shit like that. Echoing Truth. I don't even know. I don't even know what these guys are up to anymore. fucking draw. Oh, I'm like fucking petrified to fucking tap out here. I'm leaving up mana for fucking a bounce spell here. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's crazy, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a grindstone here too, so I have to play safe here, I guess. I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like I need to do this. I don't. It's like Doomsday. I've never studied Doomsday piles. I just never have. I've always just gone on intuition. You know what I mean? So mind you, I'm playing around Chain of Vapor. Anything else? Okay, comes like a Necro opponents here. If I had played Painter here, pretend that. Oh, is that fucking good? Oh my god. I get Grindstone here for sure. He can't cast Lotus Petal. I just cast Magus here? I think I do, right? He can Dark Red? He can't even Dark Red. Yeah, he just loses to a Magus, right? That has to be game, right? Oh, that's right, he has that. Fuck. I forgot about this. Brutal. So I had a colorless floating. If I had played Painter and left out Blast, would it have mattered? Yeah, probably. I didn't see this line, so it's unfortunate. But we'll see if he gets there. I mean, there is a Magus in play, so there's something to be said about that. So, and that's already two mana Morphos, so we'll see. Yep. Yeah. Good game. I fucked up. I usually misplay like this. when I don't study decks like that. Alright, GG's. Good game. I think I punted that. If I left up Painter, Pyroblast, it's just a better play, but it happens. Alright, so the next one. I didn't see that line, and I lose to something like that, so it's tough. Send me a Spirit Guide for Manamorphose is like a great play. So if I played Painter, left up Pyroblast, I just win the next turn, and I can Pyroblast anything, which is just better. Right? Clearly taking the high risk play. It's fucking knucklehead. I'll be able to play. This hand's good. Keep. I'll start with a welder actually. This kid's being nice to me today. Something must have happened. Should I fucking cry about my last match? How I fucking punted it? Balenciaga and MOBA. We've had some legendary matches. I'm looking to get this 2 to 3 points for event this Sunday. I can't concede to you, my friend. I cannot do it. 5 chess. I'm all set. Let's play it out. That's why he's nice to me. Play it out. Play it out. See, now he's mad at me. So the Force Will was fine as Spell Pierce. Let me see what he does with the Welder. He's not really a Wasteland guy, so that's fine. I'm so fucking pissed I punted the last match. Is this a Stoneforge Mystic? Okay. Okay, I can sack the Bauble too, which is really good here. This kid's gonna fucking hate me now. Hey, what are you gonna do? Bounce my Painter? I know this kid fucking hates me, so I don't give a fuck. Let's see what happens game 3. Well, he doesn't hate me, but he's never been friendly to me. I'll tell you that. I'm like, hey, what's up, kid? I'll talk shit. Like, hey, what's up? He's just like, are you serious? Are you serious? He's a good guy. I know he's good shit. I think he's a good player. Never been friendly to me a day in his fucking life. He wants to be friendly to me today. All right, so Red Blast comes in, Needle comes in. Let me see if I can't bring in this Bizatch. I can't believe I punted last game. Such a shame. Only one way to lose that game, and I lost it. Got greedy. Um, I'm fucking tired. I'm laughing at this whole fucking time. Play it out, son. One card. What am I gonna cut? Um, Let me cut out the X ball. I mean, I can imagine this kid bringing in like a bunch of shit. He's like, I'll remember you. I'll remember you, son. I'll remember you. Um, he's not a. He's not a. I'm keeping this in. He's not a Wasteland deck, but he could be a Stony Silence guy. That's not good. I should have mulled this hand. I'm like nervous now. I need to draw a mountain here, or I lose. A mountain. So I was gonna play around Force Negation there too. Keep up Pyroblast with the Fairy, and I won't be afraid. I'll use one of these. Looking for a land drop maybe there. Okay. Fuck you. Land, please. Tomb. Um. I have to Pyroblast that. See how this goes? I should have tapped the fucking tomb, and I didn't do that. That was a mistake. I have to blast back here because when I have to get the Dragon Engine online here. This will really substantiate a lot here. So I'm not going to play on Make a Grindstone either. Um, Play around Terminus, a bunch of shit. I really should have tapped that tomb. It's a mistake. Don't. So it really is kind of a shame here. It has to get a Force of Will. Okay, that's good. All right, so tap out, buddy. See what happens. Prismatic ending. Okay, here we go. 3 cards. I fucking misplayed round 4 for everybody to see and say, why didn't you play Painter and win the game? But of course, I chose the tough route. That's what I do. Let's see if he's talking shit. I'm only kidding. All right, good league here. I'm a little upset about this match. And who knows about round 2? I could have lost that one too. But you guys can see Storm's a tough matchup right now. It doesn't pop up much, but it happens enough. I just hate seeing Mindbreak Trap on my sideboard. It sucks. And I think right now it's one of those decks you can try to ignore. But if I were the guys playing Storm, I'd be playing Storm. Like, it's a good deck right now, I think, in my opinion. Anyway, Wasteland was pretty good. Didn't see it much near the end, but I saw it enough. I like it. It's a good avenue. Hieroglyph didn't cast one of them, but it was a good league anyway. We had a good time. So I'm going to go get a nice steak dinner tonight, cry about round 4. I'll weep a little bit, don't worry. And we'll see you guys next weekend, or this weekend. I'll try to make another video this weekend, right? I love you guys. I'll catch you guys next time.